This video is about game capture. I'm going to be using a Nintendo Wii, but you could use any gaming console that you want. I'm also going to be using a Canopus ADVC 110, a Mac Mini, and iMovie. If you use Windows 10 and Adobe Premiere Pro, a lot of the stuff in this video would still apply. If we look at the back of the Mac Mini, you can see the Thunderbolt port, and you can see the Firewire port on the Canopus ADVC 110. You're also seeing the adapters used to go from Thunderbolt to Firewire. The RCA cables on the back of the Canopus ADVC 110 are for output. If you notice, they're plugged into the TV. While you're doing the game capture, you will be able to see the game on the TV itself, which is kind of important when you're using the Nintendo Wii because it has that motion caption device on it. So you want to be looking directly at the TV. Also, some software might have a tenth of a second delay. You don't want to have any type of delay if you're doing gaming tutorials or gaming demonstrations. We can see the connectors on the back of the Nintendo Wii. The one we want to focus on is the connector that has the RCA outputs. Those are going to connect into the front of the Canopus ADVC 110. The front of the Canopus ADVC 110 is for input. You can see the gray cables from the Nintendo Wii. The video is plugged in and both the audio cables are going to the right channel only. The other channel is for the audio board. I know some people are thinking you won't get true stereo. That's true. You could take both the red cable from the Nintendo Wii and the red cable from the audio board and plug them both into the right channel, and then you could take the white cable from the Nintendo Wii and the white cable from the audio board and plug those into the left channel of the Canopus ADVC 110. You would get true stereo, but the problem is if there was a part in the game where it was super loud and you wanted to bring that down or bring your vocals up, you wouldn't be able to separate the audio from your microphone with the audio from the game. Obviously, if you're live streaming, there wouldn't be any reason to go back and change the audio levels. I also know with OBS Studio, as well as a lot of other software programs, you wouldn't have to run your audio board right into the Canopus ADVC 110. It would let you select your external USB audio board as the audio source. This is really for people doing tutorials for the Sega Genesis, the Nintendo Wii, or any other gaming console that uses composite or S-video. Some of you probably noticed the phone jacked RCA adapter on top of the ADVC 110. Some of you may need that adapter in order to get the audio from your audio board into the ADVC 110. That adapter, along with the Y cables, in order to get the audio into the ADVC 110, won't cost you any more than $10. I'm going to do some game capture using iMovie. It's a lot like Final Cut Pro 10. I could click this arrow just like in Final Cut Pro 10. Instead, I'm going to click this arrow. It might take a sec for the utility to pop up. We can see the Nintendo Wii is connected to the Canopus ADVC 110 correctly. With iMovie, there's no parameters to set up. It's just going to recognize the ADVC 110 as a digital camera. The only thing we need to do is click import. I'm going to be off mic for a second when I bowl. Will I get anything? Not bad. All you have to do to stop the capture is hit stop import. We can close this out. Here we see the game capture we just did. I'm going to play this back really quick, but before I do, I want to make sure I have the speakers enabled, and you might hear it come in through the microphone. Let's see. I'm going to be off mic for a second when I bowl. You might not hear it that loud. Will I get anything? Not bad. All you have to do to stop the capture is hit. That's all there is to it, folks.